Fall athletics outside scene has been challenging for some.
It has
it's been hot.
The month of August, the month of September. It's going to be another hot night. Friday night for high school football. Saturday, Oklahoma State comes to play the Sun Devils at 7:30 kickoff. Kickoff temperatures on Saturday night could be 105, 106.
But hopefully that's like a home field advantage for our guys because we're used to that.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Do you guys do fantasy football before we go to the big board?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no.
No?
I've never played fantasy football.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got
What
a
about
league
your,
winner
the
right
man?
here.
The man in your life?
My fiance, he doesn't play either.
Well, he's too good looking to play. I mean,
Yeah, he is.
he is the most handsome man I know, and I am not ashamed to say that out loud in public.
He is very, and you've seen him in person too. So you've.
I
seen
know.
him
I don't want to see him in person. I feel inadequate, like a bag of bones. Let's go to the wall. Let's go to the wall. Now I'm upset at myself because now I am just not worthy. When you stand next to him, you're just like, what is this happening? Is there a magazine spread here? It's very handsome. All right, City of Glendale outside right now. It's pretty nice. Temperatures 104, 9% humidity, winds out of the southwest at 14 miles an hour. It's dry out there. So far, we've had a high of 105. That's a couple of degrees above average for this time of year. But what's nice with this dry air, okay, I know there's no clouds in the air, right? No sun, no relief from the sun. But this dry air cools off quickly, especially once the sun goes down. Sunsets are around 6:48 tonight, so it's going to cool off pretty quickly. Here's your temperatures. Picture perfect for Flagstaff. However, their morning low was 42 degrees. In fact, their morning low tonight will be about 44. Make sure your lumberjack has a good sweatshirt if you just put them up into school there. 41 at the Grand Canyon, 54 in Show Low, and down to 69 in Casa Grande. So yes, it's starting to feel a little bit like September. However, our temperatures will be right in this general range tomorrow afternoon because we're just dry as a bone out there. This high pressure ridge has cut off any monsoon flow. It's going to expand from the south, so really no cloud development. Maybe on the far eastern border areas, Graham-Greeley County might have a few clouds, but other than that, by Friday, Saturday, Sunday, that's going to be our big warm-up days. So how warm are we talking about? Well, tonight it's almost perfect. Winds out of the west 5 to 10, 78 degrees. Sunset, there it is, yeah, 6:48 p.m. Tomorrow, dry and warm, winds light out of the south 5 to 10. Sunrise at 6:05 with a high of 105. So again, a couple of degrees above average, but here we go. This is a small warm-up by Thursday, 109 by Friday, and then we really jump. And we're talking record-breaking territory now. So on Saturday, the daily high record is 111, set back in 2021. It looks like we could either tie or break that. Same thing on Sunday, the record daily high is 111, set back in 1990. Looks like we'll break that. If we do get 112 on Saturday and Sunday, we would break another record. That would be day 53 and then day 54 of at or above 110. So that would be a new yearly record. Wow. So 108 on Monday, 103 on Tuesday. I'm going to go look what's left of my hair, try to look a little bit better in this next half hour.
All right, Scene, thank you. And coming up, photo.